All right, so we're continuing the video. I accidentally hit the turn off button here, but we're in the same spot we were from the end of the last video. We're just trying to put our phone back in place here so we can continue with this repair and capture as much of this on the video here as possible. So we'll start by sliding this back into place. Oh, and let me, before I do that too, I'm going to show some of the issues that we ran into here during this process. So, again, you can see the massive tearing going on in this shingle here. The blowouts there from the nail holes, it's blowing right through the nail holes. You're pretty much going to see that on every single shingle as you start to pull them. We did have some material transfer. There's some material transfer right into here. There's also some more over on this side, I believe. Where was that at? I think it's right there. There's some more material transfer. So it's one of those things, again, just more and more signs of irreparability kind of showing themselves here. Let's put this back and kind of continue. I apologize for the video quality, as ideally we have somebody here to help us with the cameraman angle. Everybody's out working today, so we get to tackle this on our own. All right, so there's that shingle. We got one more here as well. And this one is actually going to need to be cut because we're at the edge of the roof here. But we're going to put it back first, and then we'll cut it here after we're done and get a even uniform cut across the way there. All right, so we're good there. Let's pull this one out now. Set it to the side and nail our new one in. By doing this first, we don't have to use this roof snake, which usually causes more issues than does good when we're actually hitting these nails back in. Want to make sure we're driving them all flush. Last one here in the edge. All right, so that one's good. Well, like I said, we'll cut that off here. Once we finish the video, you don't need to watch me cut that shingle off, but it's not really gonna go to show whether this roof is irreparable or not, but we will leave it the right way here and not just hanging over like that. Going back. Shingle's actually a little bit longer than this, but not by, I don't think, enough to matter, so. Now using our roof snake as to ideally not cause more damage to those shingles above, but again, we will check those granule retention. You can already see the chalk's kind of already been worn all off there. Let's put that one in there. Take a peek, make sure it's going in straight. It is. It's one of the things we run into a lot is this tool doesn't like to hit these nails in straight, and they do need to be driven flush per the manufacturer's recommendations there. Let's get this the rest of the way there. Okay. put this glove back on so I don't cut my hand up. And we'll go at this again here. Actually see the shingles tearing here as we're trying to hit this back in, so it is causing more damage to this one above, which, like as I've showed, it's already does have some material transfer on it. All right, that's flush. Got 2 more to put back in that, 1 more to go back in this part here. Pretty nice for us. Again, we're seeing some more damage to the edging of this shingle as well from that process there. One way or the other, I know we're trying to avoid the creasing of this shingle, but the tool here is actually causing more damage to this shingle above it. Got 1 more to put back, and then we'll kind of get a close up here on what we are seeing. Again, more damage there. Okay, so we got those in there. We will kind of pull this camera up a little bit closer now so we can see more of the damage that we actually ended up causing from this repair attempt. So this shingle that stayed in place above, you can see right here is where I put in another nail. I'll show you that on there. There's the nail for you. And right above it, you can see the damage and the tear actually caused from that nailing of that. So this shingle is now needing to be replaced. And we're likely going to see, because of all the pull throughs and everything, there again is that nail there. And here's again more damage to the edge of this shingle from the use of that tool. It's definitely compromised more there. Last shingle here, or last nail, is right there. And again, you can see right here where that shingle was damaged right there from the nailing of that. So due to all these factors, again, you can right there, you can tell it's not a close match. It doesn't really have the same colors in it. That's problem number 1. Problem number 2, we had material transfer when we were unsealing these shingles. Problem number 3, the nails were pulling through that shingle and just blowing right through it, so causing more damage there. And then even number 4, we have damage caused just because these shingles are so brittle and so, they're just not manipulatable anymore. The last thing we're going to do here is we're going to get our paintbrush back out. We're going to start by, and remember at the beginning of the video, I guess in the beginning of the first video here, we had to start a second one. You could see that there was no granule loss. The granular retention was pretty good, both on these control shingles and on these ones down here that we were going to be manipulating. So when I go up here and brush these, there you go, brush these, you can see still got that same granular retention, kind of as we would expect, being that they are these control shingles. So there's nothing coming off there. Now I'm going to come back down here to number 1, number 2, and number 3. The ones that were manipulated, we're going to start right here. And as I brush this, it's still actually decent granular retention, but you do see some of those granules that are falling off there. Going over to number 2, you can see there's granules coming off there too, so we have lost granular retention there. What about number 3? Yeah, we're losing them kind of right away there. You can actually hear some of those coming off there. Look at, there's the one just flicked there. Yep, we're definitely losing some granules in this process. So there's actually reason number 5, the granular retention. So overall, I'm going to get that shingle cut off there so that this is back and good for the time being. But again, 5 different reasons why really this is not going to work. If you're okay with this, Mr. and Mrs. Walters, we'd be happy to go ahead and finish the other repair. But again, you are probably going to see more issues from I guess the next couple shingles that you'll be seeing issues with are going to be these couple ones that just had to be manipulated. And then again, it's just kind of a domino effect up the roof. So yeah, that's all for today.